5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, good morning, good morning to each and every one of you, and a blessed day from this beautiful island of Barbados. As you can see, I saga boy in today because we got some rain and stuff, which is absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful morning here in the island. Don't mind the rain and the thunder and lightning we had. As usual, when we come out for our vlogs, it tends to ease off a little bit and give us a little break. So hopefully it will continue for the entire morning. But either which way, we're going to have a fun time today because we have all of our Skywater force fields. I didn't put on my body coat because it's not really necessary for that. If I thought this morning at 3 o'clock that I was going to come out, I would have had to put on a body coat for sure because it was that dread. But good morning to you from beautiful, beautiful Barbados. And of course, the handsome and adorable and cute and cuddly Bajan warrior. Good morning to everyone, and it's good to see you on board. Let's just turn back around here for a moment. Alright, so you that are on here, that have been here many times. I just saw Mary come on and many others that sort of like live in this area when they come to Barbados, so they'll be very familiar with how this morning is right here. It is stunning. Before we continue any further though, we're going to say our Serenity Prayer, and we're going to continue looking in the direction that we're looking in right now. I think this is absolutely beautiful and peaceful. Coconut trees in distance, painting a perfect tropical setting for Serenity Prayer. So those who would like to join us, please do so. All others will be back with you in a few moments' time. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. As what I got to call beautiful, beautiful tropical settings of the island. We're just going to go down a little bit further here, just to show you two of the properties that are on this beach here, and then we're going to make our way onto the roadside. As usual, on rainy days, we tend to do a lot of land-based, and that's what we're going to do this morning as well. I will talk a little bit more about where I was sheltering just now, because there were some showers that you would have seen in front of the camera and stuff, but nothing was wetting us, which was great. Alright, in the corner here we have Blue Orchid. Now that was originally Capcrebank Hotel. That is what this beach gained its name from for locals. It's called Capcrebank Beach. Some people say Worthing Beach, but this is, although it is Worthing, from here right up to the Sleuth Gate, is Worthing. It is known in different sections. This is the Capcrebank section, as I said before, named after the original hotel that here was here. A lot of stuff has gone on over the years. A lot of different changes and stuff. As you will see right around here, we also have another beautiful hotel called Coral Mist. This has been here, same footprint on Coral Mist. It was here eons ago. Not much has changed except for the roofing style and the around the balcony and thing, but the actual concrete structure is pretty much as it used to be in the older days. Beautiful, beautiful beach down here. Unfortunately, sometimes with the high tide, it's a limited beach in this section. However, it's not very heavily populated, so you can always find a sandy strip or something you can relax on. But we can look right up the coastline here in the distance here. Well, the first point that we come to, because beyond that, South Point is sort of like obscured by the rain and stuff. However, that section there is the most beautiful beach in the world. That is Sandy Beach, Worthing Beach, Santerre Grove, all that is in that general area. We just leave it as the most, not most beautiful, the best beach in the world. Let me rephrase that because we have to be realistic. It is the best for sure. Most beautiful in my eyes would be Carlisle Bay. That's because it offers the beauty on top and under the water as well. And it also has the West Coast boring water effects, so you can swim in it almost every day of the year. Up here, as you can see, it'll be challenging this morning because of the currents and stuff. This is why we like to call this the action coast. Not only here, but what we'll be taking a little bit of landside as well. So I have to sort of like, I'm not eating a humble pie because there are uses for everything in this world, no matter how bad they are. There are uses. For example, the mangrove tree known as the Manchineal most dangerous tree in the world, but the uses are it has great root structure that holds the sand. Can also live right on the seashore area without being affected unless the sand and its actual surface soil is being removed. And then we've seen the effects on the west coast. However, just like the manchineel tree, let me get back around here, the sea grape bush, which sometimes can grow fairly large and some people may call it trees, but it's actually a bush, we know already, because bush has no purpose whatsoever. These are great places to shelter. As I said before, there are different uses for these things. You know, you can get ornamental fruit that grow on it, which you should not eat. It's like eating something plastic with a terrible taste, so you don't eat the fruit, but you can come and shelter on the tree and get some shade safely and also get away from the rain as well. So that we all know who we are, and anyone that's coming on here this morning, we are the EMC. This is our logo. Now, sometimes I forget to do it, sometimes I'm too late to do it. This morning I had a little chance to do it while we were meditating. That is the logo that represents us. We're the EMC, Early Morning Crew, for those who are not sure what that stands for. The heart stands for exactly what we are: caring, loving, kind, and we dedicate ourselves to helping each other get through the day. This is where we get our foundation every morning. As I say, a good strong foundation means a good solid house. So that's what we do. We're going to build on our day on the foundation of serenity and peace that we're finding this morning. Alright, so I thought we'd just start on the seaside so we can get a little bit of the, the sunrise kind of thing. If we were inland, where we're going to be going, really couldn't see it. So I thought this would be a nice start. Although it's not as glorious as sunrise, it does have the promises of a new day. We are seeing a sunrise this morning, so we all need to give thanks and be grateful for what we've been blessed with this morning, starting with life and anything beyond that. It's a gorgeous morning. I love how it's turning out. I like these kind of mornings actually because we can walk into the sun, we can go in any direction without actually having a glare that would impact us. This morning we are going westward from here, though. We will have the sun in our back, and we're doing that because if it does start to rain and stuff, we'll be able to protect and shelter the camera with my massive Olympian style body and finely tuned body, so I'll be able to use it as a shelter. I could actually shelter like 4 or 5 of these cameras. I am so big. Good morning to each and every one of you all. Mr. Conductor, good morning, sir. You brought your rain from England for me. I don't mind though, that's fine. This is the original Barbados style. A lot of people say, November, you don't get rain in Barbados in November. I don't think people have memories that go back too far then, because I was with the sugar crop, or my family was in the sugar industry for many, many years. And I always remember October and November being the months that we used to pray for the rain and stuff. So I'm happy that we have it now. Over on the opposite side here is Mojo's. This has been around for a long time. This is a different style bar and pub. A lot of people use this here as a jumping point for any of their nighttime activities. They look on the Mojo. A lot of people eat here as well during the day. I haven't actually eaten here, but all the reports I've had is the food is excellent. But you can come here and hang out in the evening, and then you can go on to your later entertainment if you like. That's if you don't have all the other functions that we go to, because we're pretty busy, as you all would know. We're just going to work our way down here. A couple of homes that have been here for a very long time, just being cleaned up and renovated. I love how the bougainvillea makes the formation of this garage a little longer. Really, really nice. As you pass at South Coast, I'm sure you've seen this. This is beautiful colours. Absolutely Christmassy kind of style. The green leaves and the red actual bloom itself. Just beautiful. Now, I'm colourblind, so if they're not red, you all can just imagine they're red as I do. So, a new addition over here, El Sueño, that used to be, is now known as the Starbucks complex. Absolutely, I haven't been in here. It looks very different from what it was before. I haven't seen the kind of normal Barbadian rush that you would usually have associated with a new structure or a new business. Normally when we have new businesses in Barbados open, especially restaurants and bars, you will find lines and lines and lines of people, and all the car parks full from here, and every little nook and cranny that they can park in will be full. I haven't actually seen that here. I guess it's because the Starbucks chain has been here for a little while, not located on this location, but has been in the island for a little while. So haven't seen that kind of activity yet. I'm not sure if it does happen on certain occasions, but not when I pass there. Busy Highway 7. Everyone will know this is the highway that is probably the most dreaded to be on. Not only because of its heavy traffic, but the conditions of it right now. It's in bad disrepair, but as you can appreciate, we've had a lot of challenges financially in this island and all over the world, but especially in an island that it depends on tourism. Mainly has been our main bread earner. We had no tourists here whatsoever, no vacationers, no part-timers, no one residing here in the island over the COVID time. So you can appreciate the drain that it had in the economy. So money has been obviously pushed around in different areas. I know there was a project going on with the South Coast restoration. However, I haven't seen that happening yet. but I'm sure it will still be in the pipeline because it's desperately needed for sure. So we're walking inside of Blythewood. This is, as I said before, Original Footprint. That was the name of the original hotel that used to be here. So you would remember that. I remember the Trahanes that used to run here. Good morning to Stephen and Jeffrey and all the family. If you're on this morning, good morning to you. I'd like to pay respects as we're going through. I remember your mum used to run here at one time. So good morning to each and every one of you. This whole place has developed up tremendously over the years. It has been modified. The same structure in this section, however, all this section here is new. This goes in to the Blue Orchid. This is all new in the front section. Originally when this was Scotiabank, it was a little small apartment section on the beach. Used to run from the roadside to the beach, but over to the west side of where we are. And all this structure here is new to this hill. When I say new, I'm talking about over the last 2 years. Good morning, Governor. How are you going? Just broadcasting to the world and showing them your place. Have a good day, okay? All right, thanks, man. Lovely. Now you all also know the most dread corner at one time. This is where, at one time after Caribbean Pep Pot on a Saturday night, we carry you all back in memory. I'm sure this will bring back memories for many. Caribbean Pep Pot with the Merry Boys, or used to have the Merry Men, Sam Pebbles, many different bands used to play there. And right after, everyone used to turn Highway 7 into a racetrack. That was between here in the Garrison Savannah and then running around the Garrison. This was one of the corners used to claim. A lot of people there were the ones that did not finish. So just be careful when you come down here, especially on Wet Road. It is a very busy section right here. Over on the right, Charles's Salon does hairstyling. Also, the lower section is a laundromat as well. So if you're looking for some top-up and quick services while you're here, you can do that and get your clothes washed in this general area as well. This gap has commercialized tremendously over the years. You used to have Torrington Guest Home down here. It used to turn into a home for the elderly as well. However, that has been taken over and modified. The top of that would get a little bit closer. Over on your right hand side, a lot of little boutiques and, well, many hairdressing salons as well, and beauty salons, etc. It's where you find Sonia and many others, Lady C, etc. You can see from the sign there. These are all international stylists and stuff, so if you are here and you need some work done, you can always come and check out these ladies here. But this gap has definitely changed a lot. When I was a little boy, this was... Now remember, when I said little boy, you know it had to be in the 70s, because I was born in 1971. But when I was a little boy, all these were beach homes. Big, beautiful beach homes. A lot of them have kept their same kind of style and architecture, big galleries right around them, same kind of doors as it used to be before. Absolutely beautiful. A lot of them have the French louvers, not these here, but a lot of them still carry French louvers, especially in this area, over opposite where we are in Garden Gap. You'll find a lot of homes with original structure louvers and stuff, something that you have to pay a fortune for now. In those days, it was what was necessary or used by all the homes. Not sure what will become of this vacant lot here. Don't know what the plans are for this. Not sure who owns that. Whoever owns it obviously sits on a wealth, because in this area, finding land is extremely difficult to do. Now, fresh in my memory is my meal that I was treated to by the conductor's family. I won't say the conductor because he doesn't treat me to anything. He is cheap, cheap, cheap. But thank goodness his wife and his daughter are amazingly kind and caring and generous. They took me here and he joined us as well. So you would understand this is a place that is very, very close to heart. We just came here like last week or so. This is Champers upstairs. I don't know if you know, but there's an art gallery up here. If you are at Champers, just take a few minutes out, go and have a look at some of the art that's displayed in this section here. Absolutely amazing. Remember, Champers offer you all types of facilities now. They have an air conditioning facility in the upper floor, so if you want to be in air condition, if you're down here and it's a little bit warm and stuff, you know, you can get the air conditioning facility, or you can sit in there. Numerous terrace areas and enjoy an excellent meal. This is their car park facility. Looks like a lot of cars can fit in here. Believe it or not, many times Champers sells out. To get a seat at Champers, you have to reserve well in advance. And when you get here, most of these parks will be full as well. You may have to end up parking in the actual gap, because they have expanded the lower deck, which is enabling them to accommodate more people now, which means obviously the cars here are going to be a lot more than they used to be. This Capri, I remember when this was a small, I would say, apartment hotel years ago. This is located by Rare Sorrento. You're going to carry back many years now. Sorrento Beach Bar, which is now the Tiki Beach Bar. That was first Sorrento, and that turned into the Rockley Beach Club, because they used to have the Rockley Resort, which is slightly inland. Used to actually own or purchase the beach club, and they used to shuttle people between Rockley Resort and the beach on a continuous basis. So although you were at a resort located inland from here, you were not far though, maybe 5 minutes, 7 minutes drive with the most in traffic. You used to be able to get a continuous shuttle that used to come down here. That was something that happened and stopped many years ago. It is now the Tiki Beach Bar, which we're going to show you in a couple of minutes. This is Gap. I would recommend coming. If you're coming in here, I would not exit from here, because you do get cars parking on the left-hand side a lot here, so it's very, very difficult. It is a two-way road, so as you can appreciate, down here can get bottlenecked. I would recommend coming from the east side and exiting from the east side, just to be on the safer way. Again, used to be another hotel apartment here. I cannot remember what it was called. It turned into doctor's offices. I'm not too sure what it's being used for now. Just over on the right is Burke's Bar. That used to be known as the House of Daiquiri. That used to be the Abbeville Hotel at one time. House of Daiquiri was Burke's Beach Bar. Supposed to have had the best daiquiris in the world. I had so many of them, I can't even tell you how good they were, because before I realized how good they tasted, I don't remember how good they tasted. I think you would understand where I'm coming from on that one. Over on the opposite side, Southern Surf Hotel. This has been here like forever. I remember this here like forever. They call it the apartments and not a hotel, because it doesn't offer anything but self-catering really. However, it has offered great service for many, many years. Again, when I was a young fella, I used to come down here quite often. I do remember here, and I also knew a lot of people used to come here on a yearly basis. This was their home, and I'm sure a lot of them still do come here. Just I've lost touch with many of them. That's what happens over time, as you would know. Alright, we're going to do a little bopping here, and then we're going to come back out. Today, as I said, we're going to stay mainly on the land side. We want to show anyone that's in the Rockley area what is offered to you. I'd also like to show you why I like South Coast, and that's because of the action pack, one on top of the other. There's, wherever you go, the supermarkets, gas stations, mini marts, bars, nightclubs, everything. So it's an action packed facility. Those on the West Coast, they're familiar with Old Town. The South Coast is generally like Old Town, but even more compact with activities and locations such as this, which is Tiki Bar. Beautiful, beautiful morning. Check this dog in the seaplane. Real water dog then. Oh, I think he may be coming our way. No? Love to see that. Absolutely great. So those of you that like Rockley Beach, or what we refer to as Accra Beach, this is Accra Beach here. Just for those that are on board that are not sure where we are, we're on the south coast of Barbados. We're on Highway 7. We're present in the area known as Rockley. This carries the name of Accra Beach, once more named after the hotel that was in this area, the Accra Beach Hotel. It still remains, changed tremendously. We'll see that from the roadside in a couple of minutes' time. If you want massages, whatever you want here, you can find here. Everything is located here. NCC facilities. Not right where we are, further down, which I'll show you. Wi-Fi facilities. Again, the range does not get up here. I'll also show you approximately where that ends, so you can know where you can come and sit down with your computer and do some work in Barbados. Broadcast to your friends and let them see your feet up in a sunny environment doing your work. That's wonderful. Keep doing it. Tease them, tease them, tease them. I don't believe in teasing people, as you all know. I try to not really tease people at all. But I know there are people that like that, so come down and tease. Just another view of here. You can see all of the rooms face to the west side, giving them great views over the trees and stuff of the Rockley area. If you're looking for accommodations and you want to be in this general area, many options. However, if you want to get in contact with Colin, who runs the Crystal Waters, they have some Airbnb just behind here, so you can always contact him through Barbecue 101. Give him a call, or you can stay at any of the hotel accommodations in this area. That'll be Colin and Judith. I think you all may be familiar with them. You see them every Sunday. We're going to continue seeing them every Sunday, because they're the ones who take care of us, put on the entertainment for us, and give us the facility that we can call the EMC Festive Beachfront Lounge, which is our office. Highway is going to pick up a little bit now. Started a little late this morning with the rain and stuff. Hardly anyone was out. I actually drove from home in Hastings to here without seeing a single car. You can see the war wagon is parked in a beautiful spot. It's still awaiting its wash from our driver, who is in the island, but she has been a little bit stubborn about it. She knows she's going to give in and give it a wash for me, but she's just being a little stubborn about it right now. But you see, as you see, driver, I'm saving it for you. I've left some of the Barbados earth on it, so you can play in Barbados a little bit. As you're washing it, you can just think you're playing in our soils. Beautiful. Now this car park here gets really busy. You'll find food vans usually parked on this almond tree in the center. You'll also find lots of vehicles here, especially on a weekend. Get a lot of locals and also visitors here, but this car park will be very busy, so come down and hold a good spot, enjoy the day. Opposite Blue Horizon Hotel, as you see, owned by Malcolm Worm, who presently owns the Coral Sands, just up in the Worthing area. He sold this and then opened up a smaller resort hotel called Coral Sands. Again, accommodations can be sought here for sure. Now these are the reasons why you like here. First of all, fast food vans will pull up here and serve you sauce, putting in sauce on a Saturday morning from the back. Very, very popular with locals to get it here. I know a lot of people travel to Lemon Arbor and also up to various places in St. John, etc. I don't want to call them by name and stuff. However, you can also get your putting in sauce down here on a Saturday morning, but you can have a long line, so come early. Over the opposite side, Chefette, this is like our, I keep saying all the time, it's like our McDonald's or Tim Hortons. It is how it is in Barbados. This is our main fast food chain. Forgot to count how many they are now, but I know the last time was like 17 of them on the island. Get bigger and bigger. There's one going up at the airport just before you get to the airport in the area called Balls. That is up there in Christchurch. That has not happened yet. It has been in planning for a long, long time. But they're just massive. They keep growing and growing. A local chain, definitely one of the most popular chains on the island for sure. These kiosks are going to open up in a little while. They're going to have all types of souvenirs, clothing souvenirs. This is my rental shop right here. If you're looking to rent a shirt, you can rent from this lady. But remember, if you bring back with lipstick or makeup stains on it or drink stains on it, you do not get back your 10% discount. So you have to remember to bring it back as it was. This whole place is going to transform later on today. Well, with the rain and stuff, it may have a few less people. Expect a lot of windy conditions. Conditions today a little bit on the stormier side, but not as windy as they projected originally. So we'll see how that goes. Just big gusts, but not consistent high winds. We're going to go over here and see a friend of ours. I've known this man here for a long time. For a time, he used to roam the beaches with his briefcase and stuff. You see one of the notorious black coral sellers in the islands and the amazing handicraft. We're going back by him this morning because he's a brother of mine and I want you all to see him. I know many of you all know this man. Many of you all know this is one of our main ambassadors to the island. Good morning, my brother.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm very well, thanks.
You know I'm not a pass, you don't respect me and show your shop to people, you know?
Most definitely.
Yeah, man. So you're on live right now on Facebook. Right now we have 63 people watching. You end up over 1,000 seeing you today, so I know you want to say to your friends and stuff.
Well, I'd like to welcome you all to the beauty of Barbados, Accra Beach. My name is David. I've been out here now for the last 52 years doing what I do. And Barbados is a beautiful place for everybody to come and experience and enjoy.
Nice, brother. Thank you very much, man.
You're
Just
most
let them have a
welcome.
look at the kind of crafts and stuff you have.
Look at
Master
that.
of all crafts, as you can see, all made by himself. And the thing about it is he never stops. He has all of this supply here, but trust me, anytime you will pass David, you will find David here working on his products. He'll be putting more and more stuff on. If you want to carry home a conch shell to listen to the sea when you're at home, because when you put it into the wind, it sounds like a wave, which it truly does. You can purchase one then from him, or all types of other handicraft and stuff that he does not produce himself, he has here for you. So one-stop shop when it comes to souvenirs or handicraft for sure.
Special, I'll do it too.
Yeah, you want to say that again so they can hear it?
And if you have a different idea, then you come to my shop and you don't see something that you like, but you have something in mind, and you mention it, I'll put it together for you.
Awesome, my brother.
Have
Thanks
a
very much,
wonderful
David.
day,
So-
and stay healthy, stay safe, and Merry Christmas.
Right, and be blessed, my brother. Take
Exactly.
care, okay? Have a good day, my man.
And you too.
Thanks again for helping us out. All right, man, cool. So, David, ambassador to the island. He said he's been here for 52 years doing his business, so you would know that I was not born when David started. Well, I was a year old, so I wouldn't really know him from back then, because I am 51. I like to keep telling people all the time, you know, you can check me out. My date on Facebook is incorrect. I've been asking to change the date of birth on it, but I'm not really getting any success in that area, so you have to take my word for it. I don't tell lies. I never fabricate the truth. Everything I say is honesty from the bottom up. I'm not laughing at what I just said. I'm laughing at a joke I just saw pass by here, so don't worry about it. Beautiful. As you can see, they have a children's park here, so if you have some children with you, if you're coming on with your family on vacation, you want to come to the beach and stuff, obviously it's under supervision, you have to supervise them, but you can always bring them here, let them have a little bit of fun, work off some of their energy, or take them over to the playground in Chefette itself, which has numerous multi-level swings and slides and everything else, so you can bring them here and exhaust them a little bit, and then go back on the beach and rest. This is our NCC facility here. You have showers, as I had mentioned. You have full washroom facilities. It is run by NCC, so you can be assured that it is going to be clean and fresh all the time. If it is not, please just report, and they will take care of it immediately. The washaway that comes through here years ago, this was a Marl Car Park. None of these structures were here whatsoever. They had a Miss P, and I can't remember the name of the other lady that you see out here. Maybe Pat, I can't remember. They used to sell corned beef cutters and cheese cutters and fish cutters and stuff out here. And they used to be located right along the wall. They used to run along here. The original wall is still here. It's just in front of these structures. So those of you that used to sit here as little kids, like myself, and teenagers like myself, and then young adult rebels like myself, will remember this wall that used to run around here. None of these structures were here. The car park was a Marl car park, full of water whenever you came in. It's all been enhanced now. But this wall was actually quite a bit above ground level, probably about 3 feet or so, because of the filling of the land on the inside, and then obviously the building of the Accra beach. As you can see, it is massive now. Again, it's a very, very strong beach with a lot of density up in this section. It has near the wall just look like a tripping stone now, pretty much. Again, we're just by the Accra beach, which is Rockley as well. Full lifeguard facility here. Please adhere to what they recommend. You can get all types of bars here and snacks and stuff, so it's a one-stop shop. You don't even need to go across the road, but we're going to show you if you want to go across the road where you can go as well. We're just going to be covering Rockley today. Usually we combine Rockley and Hastings, or Worthing and Rockley, one of those, a combination like that. But I just want to come up today and bring you Barbados and its beauty, and let you see that even when it's raining, you can find things to do. Of course, there are no shops open right now. All these places will be open. Usual regular opening times, 8:30, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock if it's fast food restaurants. So you can always come down here and spend the entire day. Remember, when it rains in Barbados, it doesn't mean that it is losing its beauty or that you can be bored in Barbados. There are plenty of things to do. When you stop running out of things to do, you have stopped looking for them. I can assure you of that. And there's one thing that I love to also do is take an island drive when it's raining as well. Just to enjoy around the island, see what it looks like different with all these streams running. And our huge lakes and rivers that run over on the other side. We have massive waterfalls that will compete with Niagara Falls any day of the week. You have to take that from me as well. I can assure you of it. I'm creating the adventure for you. And if you don't see it, well, pretend you do, and then you can follow along the same adventure as I am right now. Absolutely lovely. Accommodations everywhere here. This is, I have to say, it's like Old Town, but as I said before, more compact with businesses and activities and shops than it is in Old Town, and it stretches for miles and miles and miles. So it's like living on a resort on the south coast. It is not as it's stretched out like the west coast, a much longer coast. This is a very compact coast, and you'll find everything in a very short distance. If you want taxis, you have a taxi service here as well. This whole car park will be full of some immaculately kept vehicles in a few moments' time. You're catching later on. Statement! Good morning to you. This is one of our Calypsonians known as the Mighty Statement. What's up, my brother? We got you on live broadcast this morning, so you can say hello to the world, my man.
Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's doing fine and doing good as my man here is doing.
Well, we know I try and do my best, of course.
You're doing good.
You doing some music this year or what?
Well, me for next year.
Well, I thought you're not doing anything for Christmas. Well, we'll come and sing some carols with us up at Government House. Huh? You're going to come and join us or what? Do some carols?
I will come and watch.
Man, come and sing with me, man. So you sound good at that time. You have a great day, my brother.
Right,
I catch you right. Respect, man.
Yeah,
cool, man. Good. So that is Statement. Any of you that have been following Calypso for years and years, you would know Statement very well. It has created and sings some amazing music. He hasn't been too active over the last couple of years, but he used to be extremely active at one time. Hopefully he will come up and crop over this year. We're just waiting on a little bit of an ease here to run across Highway 7. You know I already can run across here, but I would go so fast that you all would not be able to see anything, okay? So how many of you have stood in the middle of Highway 7 and looked around and not had to run or duck from traffic? Show me that. There you go. You've done it this morning with me for sure. All right, Quayside Centre. I remember when this was built. Again, it goes back quite a while. This was so popular at one time. This used to have like nine restaurants. I think in the back somebody had 7 or 9 restaurants. Still has a lot behind there as well. A lot of changes have gone over years, but one of the things that's continued here is a 99 convenience store. How many of them have you seen nowadays? That is something you see very popular here in Lawrence Gap, in Old Town. Don't see it too often now, but this is our 199 convenience stores. Good morning. You want some good Italian coffee and stuff? This is where you can come. Italian House. I know that our head cheerleader buys her coffee from here, so you can get ground coffee as well. You can purchase it from here as well. And for those of you from Holt Town, again, we also have some Just Grilling up here, just that you do as well. Just as you do as well. So I'm just showing you the things that South Coast offers. Beautiful, beautiful section. Up here you still have the biggest surf shop in the island, Lazy Days Surf Shop. That is gone now. There's a little small surf shop. We already know where our brother is from down below, Mr. Garrett himself. So if you want some surf attire, the real stuff like boards and stuff, please check out him. If you want some Best of Barbados souvenirs, this is one of their shops. You're going to go into the back section so you can have a look around. As we had said, lots of changes keep going on here all the time. Stores come and stores go. We're going to go through the back section just to show you what it's like a little bit. Show you the Best of Barbados, the kind of stuff you can get here as well. Pretty soon. Hold on a second, I see something. Oh, can't really see it too well though. No, I can't really see it too well. We'll look for a better spot to show you if I can find it. I'm sure we will find it somewhere today. But these are the types of souvenirs that you can purchase here. Best of Barbados outlet. Again, we all know anybody that's been here knows the kind of quality and kind of stuff that they sell, so you can come and get their stuff. New York style pizza. I don't like thin crust pizza, so I will stop there. It's just my preference. So I won't really talk too much about them because I've only had pizza here once. I like my thick crust pizza, which has so much cheese on it that you can't even see what the toppings are because they're covered with so much cheese. If you want some chili moles, they also offer some great ice creams and stuff. As you can see, all the garnishes are on the inside. So you can come here and feel as though you're home, because almost everything you'll find at home, you'll find here, maybe under a different name, but same kind of stuff as well. This place you see so popular when I was a young teen, like really popular. Well, I would say mid-teen. But every type of food, you know, this is something like what you'll find now at the Worthing Food Court. Worthing Food Court have all their caravans. This is a similar kind of thing where they have various different small shops in here that offer different types of food. Some offer breakfast, some offer lunch, some offer dinner, some offer all. Absolutely lovely. So we're going to just take a last quick stroll in this section here. If you want to see electronics sorted out, purchase or whatever, you can also come here as well. Gansey is a place you can get all your souvenir shop, hats and things. Mostly hats in the island are produced by Gansey as well, so you can come and check them out. So as you can see, this is the kind of thing. Now we've just sort of like walked through the Chattel complex of Holt Town. This just gives you an idea of understanding of how big here is. You know, you can always go. How are you this morning? You good? Awesome. I'm wonderful. Thank you. All right. All right. So we're on, as I said, the busiest. I would say one of the busiest, if not the busiest road in Barbados for sure. So just be careful. This is a whole wooden section here. Just be wary when you're stepping on anything that's wet in Barbados, especially if it's painted wood. Just be careful because majority of the time it's very slippery. All right, Accra Beach Hotel. Let's just walk through this a little bit. The original Accra Beach Hotel structure was over on the right hand side, and a little piece of an L here on this section as well. It used to run straight down to the beach. It was a very low rise complex. I would say possibly 2 to 3, maybe 3 stories at that time. And then over on the left hand side there was a Barbados Pizza House there, as well as souvenir shops and stuff. That has all changed. When Accra was purchased and taken over, they put a massive hotel complex on here. You have options of landside views, garden side views, beach side views. You also have a selection of 2 penthouses on the top that have starlit jacuzzis. They're absolutely amazing. They're also double storied as well. They have the down section which you can entertain in, the upper section which is your jacuzzi, etc., and also your beds, etc. Big complex, definitely. You'll find all kinds of stuff in here as well too, barbershops and gym. This is a conventional center as well, very popular. Not a huge convention center, but they do offer those facilities as well. You can join the gym, but there is a fee. I'm not too sure of how much it is. As you can see, we're going to take in some water here. So we're going to look to do a slip sliding away. Here we go. Quick crossing. Get away from that. I don't want to get wet from the sky, but getting wet from the road is not the best thing. That would be like standing underneath a coconut tree and letting them open all those coconuts on me. Bare brackish water. I don't want to get that on my body for sure. If you are in the island and you take too much sun, you're not feeling well, you're feeling a little dizzy from the night before and you would like a quick remedy, please come and check out Lewis Drug Mart. Anyone that knows David and his father that owned this originally, his father used to operate out of Collins Pharmacy, dates back many years, and he started his own private business, and this is his son runs this here now, David. If you need any kind of medication or you're not feeling 100% well, come and check him out, and he will advise you which doctor to go to if you need to go to the doctor or whatever. Those guys in there are amazing. This is the pharmacy that I use, so I can highly recommend it. I've used this for every reason imaginable, and some that you will not imagine. So, oh my gosh, gotta put a little humor in here, you know. Backing up now, South Coast, we can go back over because we got really puddled. We're gonna make a real quick trip back over. Let's have a look and see how we're gonna get over here and see if we are good. Thank you. Alright, getting some help from all these people out here. You all see how dark about this place. Do not do as I do. Remember, all of these skills and techniques and Olympian style training sports that you see me doing, I have trained for years and years to do. So don't come down here and play. You're going to run about here and jump between traffic as you saw me do just now, because you don't have the speed, you don't have the stamina to withstand a lash, which I do. Those of you that will remember, I want to take you back a little bit. I pass here every time, and when I finish passing, I always say, man, Nicholas, you should have told the people. Right where Quayside is, to the western side of Quayside, you see a place called, now this is going to date me a little bit. Remember, I used to go into nightclubs and bars when I was 6 years old. So this was originally known as the Lion's Den, which was an arcade along with a gambling area. I remember that very well because we got round here a couple of times, because we found out that when you pull your one-arm bandit and it hit cherries, if you bounced up and down the floor, it was as though you hit 3 sevens. But after a little while, they put cameras in there and we were banned, so we weren't allowed to go back in there because we are very bouncy people. I think that would explain to you. We are very active people and we like to jump up and down a lot, not for any other reason. Used to be the old Sun Haven Hotel. Remember this as well? This was mainly, I would call it, a Canadian hotel, Canadian style hotel. A lot of charters used to go here at Old Sun Haven. Any of you that have been around a long time ago remember that as well. You also remember this building just below here. That was for a very short period of time, a discotheque. I am not going to go back through my experience in here in a white suit. Those that will remember that will remember my suit that was white turned into a green striped suit because they opened up with the facility with wet paint, which was not quite as nice as I wanted it at all. You want to enjoy some sports in Barbados? I know there are a lot of sports bars, but this is one I will highly recommend. Inside here is like nighttime. When I say like night, because it's all smoked glass and it's deep. It goes into 2 sections. You have the upper terrace on the inside as soon as you go through the door. Heavily smoked glass, and then you walk down into the lower section where you can actually sit as well. There are numerous big screens on here. Every main sport event is carried by Bubba's. They have all types of breakfast, lunch and dinner specials. People love the wings in here. I remember when I used to eat bacon, I used to have the BLTs in here, outstanding. You want any kind of drinks, also available in here. A great place just to hang out, watch some sports, and listen to some people quarreling, because when these sports are going on here in Barbados, there's a rivalry that goes on, and people quarrel all the time. The only thing about it is that the good part about it is when you lose, you usually end up having to give somebody drinks, and I don't usually go in there and drink, so I'm good. I don't have to buy anybody anything. Beautiful mornings, you all see? I'm still as handsome and as beautiful as I was when we started. That never changes, just to tell you, never changes. Sometimes I have to put on a hat to cover myself a little bit. Sometimes I'll, put on a wig and go dressed up just so I can get away from all of the people that know me, So if you find a person that looks a little bit wiggy, but with this chain, this necklace on, do not come and talk to me upon a wig, because I don't want to talk to you. So if you do see me in a wig, don't come and talk to me. Alright, we're passing again. Yes, Mr. Connected. So we're passing again. Now, last time we came down here, I was asked by one of our people online, Geraldine, to come and show you all her bus pole, named after her. So if you're on this morning, Geraldine, this is your bus pole you want me to show you years ago. Bringing it back to you one more time. Down here is an entrance that you could originally drive through and park in front on the beach recently and enjoy the parking in the shade and stuff right on the sands itself. However, they have chained off all the entrances to there. The only entrance is to go down inside. But where Mr. A. Pat lives, I saw you out on the road early this morning, my brother. I don't know what you were doing the road so early, but I'm going to expose you. At 6:05, you were heading in an easterly direction. That's what friends do to each other. Magical Hotel, very old hotel again, home of the Peterkins. Long time this has been here, many, many years. I'm sure many of you have stayed there in the past. Hasn't really changed too much. I remember when it first opened, it was like something different to everything else. It's pretty much as it was all along. Haven't seen much modifications there, just renovations and stuff, the ones that are necessary. So I live, personally, I would say about, from here walking wise, 7 minutes. That would be more like 15 minutes to you all, because you all can't walk the speed I walk. But it's just up this road here a little bit. So I am actually just a stone throw away from the beach. I can walk the beach within 3 minutes from my home. Again, that will probably take you 10 minutes because you cannot handle the speed that I go at. I've decided to take a different road coming down in here because I want to show you Coconut Walk. However, I want to come in from a different direction. So here we go. Morning. A little bit of water and stuff this morning. I got on my mountain boots though, so good to go. Again, another small strip mall. You'll find most of the stuff you may be looking for. Some really nice high-end tropical style clothing that's down here, cotton clothing and stuff. You'll see us as we are passing now. And I see, yes, I do see it. Here we go. I see it for sure. Good morning. I've been looking for you all day. How are you going? Great to see you. Lovely to see you. Yeah, I know you're looking great this morning. Yeah. Okay. Tell my friends what? Yeah, that I'm looking fantastic. All right, looking fantastic. Good morning to all of you all. So we can move on from there now. You can see lots and lots and lots of different options here. Pineapple Design is very popular for light cotton clothing. As you see the types of styles they have there. We're coming up to Christmas. You can see a lot of reds on display in Barbados. We are very traditional in that way. When it comes around to Christmas time, you'll see everything decorated up. Maybe not like yours, huge malls overseas, but in our way, massively decorated. Beautiful, beautiful. Ah, look at the sunlight that's coming out now. See how we are being blessed again today? Beautiful clear skies when we're projecting terrible flooding. So here we go again. Barber shop again, Brothers Barber Shop. We have the Venezuelan consulate. This is where I know a lot of people come here and study Spanish and stuff. You know, I'm bilingual as well. I speak Bajan and English. So I speak 2 languages. I don't have to speak Spanish and things because I think that Bajan is a unique language. So lots of facilities here have changed. These were originally beach homes. Huh? These were, well, not beach homes, but these were originally Bajan privately owned homes. You know, a lot of them have maintained their original style and structure, which is great because when you come back, you still see something that looks like it used to be before. Again, all types of surfing clothes here as well. There's NKM Surf and Skate Shop. We like to mention everywhere that we're passing, so you can always come back and see for yourself what you want to do and what you want to experience here in Barbados. What we really want to do is bring you as much as Barbados as possible so that when you are planning your vacation here, you can sort of like pre-plan what you want to do. You can see different areas and decide to yourself, well, is that really worth going to? Maybe I'll leave it for the next time. Oh, this place is definitely a highlight. I must go there. That's what we're trying to do, basically, bring you the beauty of Barbados through my eyes. We only bring it in seriousness with factual information, historical information. We do not waver from the truth, so everything you hear on here, you will know is the truth. Please, if you go on to Google or any of the other search engines and you see something different to what I'm telling you, trust me, they're wrong. So you can send your complaint, let me tell readjust it. I'm on live right now. Come back to you. Okay? Beautiful. So right in front of here is where Blue Pineapple used to be. So this is from the land side. I said used to be because I'm not sure if they're going to reopen again. I think it's, from all the furniture that has moved and stuff, I'm really not sure what the plans are there. Salt Cafe, if you remember years ago, Waterfront Cafe, they had a chef called Ernie. Spoke the English accent with a Bajan guy. This is his business here. I don't know if Ernie's still in it, but I know this is what he opened. I'm pretty sure he may be. But this place here is an amazing little restaurant as well. Again, reservations absolutely necessary. Place is starting to creep up a lot. Businesses, Crumbs. These are some of the best pastries you'll find in the island. Not, well, you know me already, and I'm being biased. I like my Spike Sung pastry shop. But this is a place, this Crumbs, you can get great pastries. They get a lot of lentil patties and stuff from them. So if you want some nice freshly baked pastries and stuff, great pastries as well, you can check them out. When this place was opened over here commercially, it was called Sandy Bank. This used to be the place on the south coast. This was packed. Originally they had a big disc that used to span both sides of it. That is being cut up and broken up a little bit now. There's the Amenshat Deli. You know, there's also Narul, which is a lovely restaurant. Yeah, morning again. There he goes again, Mr. Impact. So people keep a note every time. I'll take a note. That is 8 minutes past 7, Mr. Impact, on the road again. This was a beautiful Bajan home at one time here. However, this structure is what was McDonald's. McDonald's came through the back door. I have to say came through the back door. Didn't last too long in Barbados. However, when they were here, when they opened up, that I will tell you and explain to you, beyond where you can see in the corner would have been pedestrian traffic and traffic every spot imaginable was parked up. People span from here past Kentucky, right around the corner onto Hastings Rocks and going the opposite direction to Sheffield. Everyone wanted to eat at McDonald's. However, that didn't last too long. I think they closed the doors within a year or so, approximately. So again, more strip malls. You will see, remember this place here as well? This was originally a hotel at one time. However, that had changed and it was a big structure. Went up here, stayed here for years. Half of the structure put up. A lot of people complained about it, etc. However, it's come right down. It's been flattened right out. Big window to the sea. Not too sure what's going to go on there. I'm pretty sure it'll be snapped up, but the value of this land here is going to be incredible. So if our billionaire is on board, and you can take one of the mattresses in your 15-bedroom house where all your mattresses are full of money, bring some down here, you can purchase this as well. Hastings Plaza, it's come and it's gone pretty much. There are some places here, yes, but nothing like it used to be. As you see, full of shops and different boutiques and stuff. You'll see a lot of paper on the front and thing. It hasn't really done very well over the years. There was a bank in the above section. It's now Payless. Payless is on the lower side. However, they've moved over. There's a 24-hour gym upstairs that I guess would be very popular with certain people because, it's very difficult to find an early morning gym and then be able to do anything else. So you can now come to Barbados, go in the gym at 3 to 4, and then go home and watch us from 5 or 6 o'clock onward. So there's no excuse. So, who I'm talking to right now. I'm talking to a certain person called Dimitri. So, sir, you don't have to miss any of our walks again, or any of our parties at Crystal Waters. You can go in the gym at 3 o'clock in the morning, pump yourself up, and then come immediately to the beach and impress the girls, as you seem to be liking to do a lot. I did warn you, brother. I did warn you. Virgin Atlantic, remember when they came here, that was a big thing talked about. I'm actually not going to continue any further because we're going to leave that for another day. I'm just going to make my way out to the beach here where we end off on the boardwalk, give you a view of the ocean and stuff, which we like to do, bringing a little more peace and serenity for your day. And that's where we wrap up this morning. There's a lot more to continue. It just goes on and on in the South Coast. If you've been with us before, you would know what I'm talking about. You would know how busy the South Coast is and how active it is with all of the operations and businesses and stuff going on. So here we go again, hop, skip, and a jump across the road. I know you think these cars are coming quick, but they're not as fast as me. I can pick up speed and disappear before they even get to me. That's not an issue. So as we're not doing any more Hastings, I'm not going to talk about it, but I will give you a quick scan and see what is upcoming. You can see more action-packed stuff again. Don't know when we'll do this next rainy day, maybe, but that's what we like to do. We like to go inland on the rainy days. Yes, of course, you can go and you see. And yes, I love to see people's expression when they see me in the ocean with an umbrella up. That is quite comical. But we don't need to be doing that this morning. Thought we'd just come and do a little bit of land-based operation, which is beautiful as well. Hastings Boardwalk is certainly not a place that is unknown to people. Very, very popular. We talked about that another time as well. Just want to take you and let you enjoy the actual scene. Regretfully, they have a lot of those bushes along here as well. I've tried to destroy some of them over time, but they seem to be replanted all the time. So I'm going to continue to work on it. I do have a very large crew that works with me to get rid of these. There'll be a lot of anti-cigarette bush people in the island, so they will follow me and help me out on a day. But look at what morning has turned out to be. Sunglasses, darker makers, whatever you want to call them, welding glasses, whatever you need to put on to see that, you can do that now. Tide is going off to be low shortly, so we're having a pretty full beach at the moment. Absolute beautiful conditions. This is a perfect place. We're just going to go to the end. We're going to give our 360, which is our circle of love. Where are you going, brother? We can give our circle of love from right over here. You can take in everything, and then we will be saying our farewells to you. So get ready for that wrap up, please. All right, up we go. Okay, first of all, let me get back here to myself because I need a little more camera time. As you can see, I've maintained my Saiga boy status the whole way. Just trying to look the part this morning as a Saiga boy. If you see me walking, you would know what I mean. The step has been dipping and pretty as ever. Styling the whole way, of course, that's what I do best. But just want to let you all know that tomorrow, on Thursday, we will be off. Off days does not mean that our rest days, like our driver likes to say. Should I say, we're resting tomorrow? No, we're not resting tomorrow. We're not resting Thursday. We're just not on schedule. So keep your phones or your computers on and get ready for those notifications because we will be broadcasting. As long as God spares life, Thursday we'll be at Puny Community, which will be Independence Square. I'd like you all to come and join us. Generally get there around 4ish, because I don't want to start too early. I like to start like when the karaoke session is on and stuff. So hopefully you'll come and join us for that, and hopefully the weather will permit that. I'll be there with our Skyforce, our Skywater force field. So we won't have a problem, but it may not get as much coverage as we would like to get. So for you that like to sleep in and stuff, please take off your alarms for tomorrow. And all, no, sorry, I'm very, very tall. You're not interfering with me, but thanks very much for ducking. Please turn off your cell phones and off your alarm clocks for tomorrow, because we are not broadcasting tomorrow or Thursday on the live. So for all new members on here, thank you, welcome to the EMC. Hope you've had a good day today. To everyone else that's tuning into this here, whether it be Facebook or whether it be by YouTube, or hopefully my co-star is going to be doing a lot of work soon to get us up there on multiple platforms and stuff. So first of all, I'd like to say good morning to my beautiful co-star and tell her I miss you tremendously. So when you come back here, you have your hands full, have a lot of work to do. I didn't mean to smile and stop at that stage again. I just was thinking about a thought which my mind. Anyhow, to each and every one of you all, thanks again. Thanks for doing what you do, which is making the EMC what it is, by bringing yourselves here, bringing your spirits, bringing your kindness, bringing your love, and sometimes bringing your sorrow, which is important. You have to live all of the emotions. You don't have to live in them though. You can live in the positive ones, the negative ones, or the sad ones. We can touch, and then we can let them go as quick as possible. Fill them and flood yourself with the beauty and the gratitude that you have for life. So one more time, we're going to go on the end here. We're going to do our circle of love. I would like to go and look somewhere that's a little bit sheltered from that sun though, because I don't want to blind you all. So I'll look for a coconut tree that's coming over here. I know you all were saying, boy, that's a long jump, Nick. I'm going to hop, skip and jump over that. If I fall short, I see the camera change its angle, you would know what happened. I would obviously have had to trip up, because I am a veteran at Olympics and at aerobics. So here we go. This is our circle of love. Enjoy this, people, because this is your last circle of love for the day. If your question today is, how is Barbados? 20 seconds. It's stunning. If you have found peace and happiness and serenity and calmness and beauty in this vlog this morning, I ask that whatever you're experiencing right now, you take it with you today and share it with those around you that are not fortunate enough to have seen this. Your smile that you can generate today to others can save a life. Remember, when you're in a dark and lonely spot, that smile is a brilliant light for you. You know, it will give someone the hope of a beautiful life. So keep your smiles going, keep sharing your happiness, your peace and joy. And until we meet again officially on Friday morning, I bid you all farewell. And I hope that you will enjoy yourselves. Please treat yourselves well. Forgive yourself for anything you've done. God is way more than us, and He can forgive us, so we can forgive ourselves. Have a great day. Love you all.